Welcome into the Mark Humble Show. So glad you're joining us. Hope you got to see Mark on Tuesday night with some of his players that came out. That was so great for you to bring those guys out and get some time on the air. Enjoyed talking to them. Some really great personalities. Just really good kids. And you're building the program here that is going to be unbelievable.
Yeah, super proud of those kids. They're great players, but most importantly, they're great young men, great leaders, and they represent our football program. And so it's great to have them on, and more people want to hear what they have to say rather than me. So I was glad they were able to jump on and share a little bit. You did a great job asking them and leading them with questions, and so it's anytime we can showcase our kids, it's a great time.
I could never get them to tell any many stories on you.
Well, there's not very many stories. I mean, we just work and get after it.
Still trying to find the old game tape.
We have a good time. Well, they're never going to find that. So that's the VHS. No one owns a VHS, anymore. So it's all digital. So those days are gone.
They were so fun to talk to.
Yeah, they were great. They're great. I'm proud of those guys
and our team leaders.
Yeah, great leaders. Anytime your team has great leadership and great senior leadership with those three, your team's going to be pretty good. And so they're a great example of that.
Well, of course, you had a great game last week against Copperas-Cove. You got to work a lot of kids into the ball game. Got to see a lot of different looks from you.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Yeah, it was a great win. Number one, our team did exactly what it needed to do to earn a playoff spot and play well, and play really well against a very explosive team. They've got really good players over there. And also, a lot was going on. We were able to honor our military, our veterans, not just our veterans in the community, but our veterans that serve and teach here now at Heights. And some active duty members were there and were a part, and they had a great time. And then, the last time to honor our seniors playing at home at Leo Buckley for the last time. And so it was great to see that. I was proud of that, and I was proud that everyone was able to get into the game and play valuable minutes. And so anytime that happens, it's a great night for your football program and your team.
And, of course, as always, next day, Mark is back here looking at film and checking out those Bryan Vikings.
Yeah, it's on to the next one. And so luckily we played last Thursday night, and we'll play Thursday night tonight again. So another big ball game, 12-6A. And I know you love that term, big boy football. But we've got to be able to be ready to play on the road, 2-hour bus trip. Hostile environment. I'm sure it'll be their senior night, so a lot on the line and a lot of memories for their team going on, and a lot to play for them. And they're a dangerous football team. Credit to Coach Cchelles and his staff. They do what they need to do exactly to have a chance to be successful offensively, defensively, and special teams wise. And so offensively, they got 3 impact players that can go. Their quarterback, running back, and receiver. They put that receiver at Wildcat a bunch to make sure that he gets his touches. And then defensively, they're a 3-3 stack team with a hybrid player that creates a lot of problems and confusion for your offense. But they're extremely well coached. They play extremely hard, and even bragging on them more defensively, probably one of the most best coached, best open field tackling teams I've seen. One-on-one, just consistently throughout the film, their guys making tackles and one-on-one tackles in open field really sticks out. And so we'll have our hands full. It'll be another big 12-6A test, and we've got to play well to finish strong.
You see that a lot when you watch college games and other games. You can't just hit a guy, he's going to fall down. Just if you hit him hard enough, you think he's going to fall down. You got to wrap him up.
Yeah, and that's the thing today, Dan, is it's about one-on-one matchups. It's about getting people in space, and it's about tackling in space. It's about blocking in space. And so those are the hardest things to do in football. And so they do a really good job of that. And so we've got to be prepared, and most importantly, we've got to play well.
Is that one of your drills you do?
Oh, every day, you're doing a turnover circuit, you're doing a tackling circuit, you're working, one-on-one tackling, you're working one-on-one tackling in the open field, you're working sideline tackling, you're working 2-on-1, all those things that can simulate the situations your kids are going to be put in. And so you've got to be working that, because on the flip side, we know they're working it also. And so got to be great tacklers. The fundamentals of the game have never changed. Those that do the fundamentals the best have good teams and have good seasons. It's about blocking and tackling, and it always has been about blocking and tackling.
Yeah, and Harker Heights family. I mean, last night we didn't have a fundraiser going on or anything, but y'all showed out.
Yeah,
and packed. And even after you left, there was more folks who came in.
Yeah, and that's just a credit to our school and our community and our parents, Dan. We're well supported. People love the Knights, not just the football program, but all of our athletic programs. Our fine arts programs are one of the best, and they're also well supported and well followed. So it's just a thing, that you get to be a part of at Harker Heights and the Harker Heights community, and that motto that carries on with us, repping the shield. And so it's pretty cool to see that, no matter what age you are and the support you get. So that makes it fun to be a part of.
It's kind of a hometown kind of feel.
Oh yeah, no doubt. It's great hometown kind of feel. Our kids and our parents and our community take great pride in that, and they take great pride in Harker Heights High School, and so it's always fun to be a part of, and gives you that family feeling for sure.
And you being a local, you just can't believe how much this place has grown since you were in high school.
Oh yeah, it's not even the same place. The amount of growth and the amount of people. I mean, you talk about going from 2 schools to 5 schools. That's all you need to know. And stretching from one side of a county to another side of the county, it takes you 45 minutes. To travel from east to west, our school district, and so that tells you, how big the school district is.
Yeah, I mean, you're doing such a good job, Mark. I've heard nothing but positive, extremely positive things about kids.
Yeah.
And how well they act.
Yeah.
And how good people they are.
Yeah. Well, our kids are a reflection of their parents, number one. So we've got great parental support, and our parents do a great job at home, and that our coaches. Not just our football coaches, all our coaches, teaching valuable life lessons, and that's kind of our philosophy, our mission statement at Harker Heights. And Harker Heights Athletics is, not just having athletic programs, but having life programs and being able to teach life lessons through, sometimes good moments, sometimes bad moments, but that's what life is about. And so our kids have done a great job buying into that, but our coaches have done a great job of buying into that and taking advantage of that every day, because the biggest classroom and the most important classroom is the time that we spend with our kids in the locker room, on the field, or in the arena. And so it's just an extension of the academic world, and our coaches have done a great job with that.
Yeah, very proud, like I said. Well, you're getting ready to go on the field there at Bryan Viking Stadium, Merrill Green Stadium, I do believe, is the last time I was there, which was 20-something years ago, but I'm sure it's pretty much the same, but it's always a tough place to play in Bryan, baby.
Yeah, it's always. Anytime you play on the road, whether you're playing, at Waco Midway or you're playing down the road, this happens to be a 2-hour trip, so playing in other places home is always difficult. It's always part of the challenge or some adversity that you'll face, but our kids will be up to it, and when we went on the road, and we're going to have to do it again.
Well, we wish you very good luck as always, and I'll give you the last word.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Stan. Go Knights.
You are watching I-14 Sports Network.